Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I will do something a little bit different. I will take you on a tour around my house. Well, not all of the house. I will not go up to the attic where I have the room where I have um, recorded like the last two videos because it's really a mess. And the reason I'm doing this is because one of you asked if I would show my Christmas decorations, and I thought it would be a good idea to show you the house. Now, the house is not completely ready yet for Christmas. We have not decorated the Christmas tree yet. We will do that tonight. This is usually what we do. Well, in my family, we do it like the day before Christmas Eve, like the evening before Christmas Eve, so on the 23rd, which is today. I have, so I want to tell you a little bit about the house first. We live in a house that was not the whole house, but part of the house was built during the 1700s. So a very long time ago. It has been modernized since then, but it was some time ago it was modernized. So we don't live in a perfect Instagram house. We haven't really done anything, mostly because we kind of want to take it step by step. We're not in a hurry. Everything that we own is either inherited, bought on secondhand, or bought new, but we had it for a very, very long time. Or it's a mix of a lot of different things, and it's not always matching. But we love our house, so well, I guess let's start. So I'm upstairs, and this is like the area to hang out. We have, here's the TV. We have a couch and some Christmas decorations here, like a Advent star. This is made of paper, but with like a soft or velvety surface. So they are very, very common. Usually have a light in them, and these type of decorations, you start with those on the 1st of Advent, so 4 Sundays before Christmas. The same with these type of lights are also very, very common. Also something you put up for the 1st of Advent. So we have one upstairs here, and then these ladies are also Christmas decorations that I bought a few years ago, and I really like them. So I thought that we could start over here. Okay, so the main bathroom, I started with a macrame curtain, and I haven't finished it. Not so much to see in here, and no Christmas decorations. Here is my room, my makeup room. I also have some of my clothes in here, and we have one of those Advent stars, and I have a light in this one, but it's like a battery light, so it's just goes on in the evening. Here's my makeup table. I just cleaned all of my brushes this morning. They're probably dry now, but and here there's some old makeup there on the floor. Here's some magazines that I will put in the stocking. So Åka skidor is like a ski magazine that I bought from my husband. And then I bought like an interior design magazine for myself. It's called Sköna Hem. So when I was a kid, we would usually get like a magazine, some new underwear. I don't know why we'd get that, but and then like a little bit of chocolate or something. So this year, my husband and I are getting new underwear. Like I'm keeping up the tradition, and magazines. And I'm thinking I'm going to go to the liquor store to maybe buy some Baileys or like whiskey for him or something. So let's continue. Oh, we also have an extra bed in here. And so a lot of trash, so don't hate me for that. This is a messy room, but it is my hobby room. So I have been recording some videos in here. We have some Santa Claus hats that I thought I would do small Santa Clauses with, but I never did it. So yeah. Broken lamp, another one of those Advent stars, and it is snowing outside, but it's also warm. So I went outside earlier and it's quite wet. So anyways, those lights, we have them in most rooms, not all, but most. There you can see a little bit of like all of our stuff that we do crafts with. It is a mess, but it's a lot better compared to like a week ago. It was really messy, and I think that these ones you probably recognize. I showed them in a video. I think this was it before summer or early summer? I don't really remember. Maybe I will hang some of them in the Christmas tree. We'll see. Let's continue. So as you can see, parts of the house is not very modern. Here we have 2 rooms, and also my closet and my husband's closet. This is the guest room, and also where we keep our computer. Like we have an office also, but we usually have our computers from work down there. So this is like, well, right now my husband is playing a lot of video games. But anyways, here we also have those like Advent stars. This one is on. And here we also have one of the Christmas stars. Oh, it's really blinking on the video. So let's go outside. Let's go to our bedroom. So this is our bedroom. It's not decorated as much as the guest room, but I think we just spent put more effort into the guest room. But here we have this one I showed you in one of my last videos. So I put some candles in there. Not real candles, it's candles that you put batteries in. And now it's on. And I really like this candle. It makes a little bit of a sound. I don't know if you can hear it, but I think they look quite nice. And all of the candles that we have in the windows are not real candles, actually. And then over here we have one of those red Advent stars. See if I can turn it on. So it looks like that. I will leave that one on. Yep. We have an extra blanket because sometimes it's a bit cold. So our big boy, I always thought that I was a cat person, but I don't know. Like getting the dog 5 years ago, I don't know honestly what I will do or how I will handle the day when he's no longer with us. Like I felt like that from like the first week. Yes, another one of our boys. Like the first week of having him, I'm like, what will I do when he's no longer with us? Okay, let's go downstairs. So you see the stairs are not very modern. We have a mirror here, and that's me. I have my Bruce Springsteen t-shirt from last year. I bought it in Copenhagen when we went to see him. So let me know if you are also a Bruce Springsteen fan. So anyways, let's continue. Here we have a nutcracker, and he's made of metal, and I have another one in our living room that I will show you. Yeah. So I will show you the kitchen. Here we have decorated a little bit in the window. I'm not really sure about this part. I don't think it looks great, but it's okay. Here we have like the Advent candle holder. So I think in Sweden and some other countries too, I think, we will every Sunday, 4 Sundays before the first of Advent, we will light the first candle, second Advent, we will light the second candle, and so on. And Sunday was a fourth of Advent, so that was the last candle. And this is something I bought. I bought the candle holder secondhand. I had a different one, which is now in the kitchen that I will show you. But I think like that one, the one in brass, is very traditional. This is the kitchen. So I also have this one, but this one also has fake candles, and I bought this, I don't know, a long time ago. Also up here we have some Christmas decorations, and I think that you can so there's some lights in that one. I think that looks pretty nice. Here we also have some Christmas decorations. This is actually new, or that one. That's new. This one is old. I got it from my grandmother, I think. And I have made some typical lussekatter. It's a type of bread. It's a sweet bread, like a bun, with saffron in it, and it's delicious. And then there's also like a little bit of raisin in there, and it's very traditional for Christmas. We have some glögg, which this is non-alcoholic, but it's like I guess you can almost say like a spiced wine, but it's not. It's a little bit different from what they would drink in like France and Germany. And then we also have the very traditional julmust. It's a soda that we drink for Christmas, and this one has been aged on a bourbon. What do you call those? Where you age bourbon? It's been like aged where you have, or made where you have had aged bourbon. So it's really good. And then I'm also making bread. which I have used porter for, and it's the dough is rising, so I will show you that. It's here. I think it is ready. Okay, so I'm sorry, this is a really quick tour. Oh, this one. It is a little bit lonely, but I have made this myself. And I think I showed you, I was supposed to show you when I made those, but it just took so long time, and yeah, I never did it. But I picked all of the cones myself, and I think it looks really nice. It looks a little bit lonely here on the wall, but I have more that I will show you. I'm really happy with it. I made two that are sitting outdoors or outside, and what I realized that is the cones will kind of become a little bit smaller, so it doesn't look as nice when it's outside and it's cold, but that's fine. So the office is here. I'm not going to show you because it's a mess, but we have two of the Advent stars in there. And then we have, like, this is part of the entrance. Here we have the entrance. This is very unmodern, but we have a little Santa Claus here. It's getting very dark in that room. But in here we have Santa Claus, and we have one of those. This one is also very traditional for Swedish Christmas. And in Gävle, they have a huge one that they built, and then a lot of times they burn it down. Like, people try to burn it down, so it's kind of protected. I think it was some time ago that it got burned down, which is, it has become a thing. But I think it was a few years ago that happened. Up here we have a Santa, which my husband had when he was a kid. It's probably full of bad chemicals, but so that's why it's up there. And this secretary has been shipped over from the US, is something that my husband inherited from his parents. Little Christmas ornament here. Also my husband's. And then we have one more of those that I made. This one is more white, so I put the cones there, and then I spray painted it a little bit, and then I put some white decorations on it. I'm really happy with all of those that I made, and it took some time, and I really understand why they are so expensive to buy. So this is really the Christmas room. Here is our Christmas tree. So what we have here is we call it a red fir. It's the most typical fir tree that we have. As you can see, it's not very dense. There is another one which is probably more beautiful as a Christmas tree, which we call a king's fir. It has a different name, but it's called a king's fir, directly translated from Swedish, because that's the type of fir tree that the king will have in the castle. So we have all the decorations in here. So my husband and I will put all of that up tonight. Let's see, we also have, here is some decorations that I made. These are I don't know what they are called in English, but I think mast rings. So they are from a sailboat. Also, I think from my husband's either father or grandfather got them somehow. But I just put some decorations on it. I think it looks kind of nice. And then on this door, we have a star or a decoration that I made from wallpaper that we found in our old house. So which way do we go? Let's go this way. So the curtains, red curtains are our Christmas curtains, and we actually bought them new. Here's our candy table. It's usually in the corner where we have the Christmas tree now, and we have some lotto. So we will play that tonight. It will be on TV. We usually don't play. We don't buy any kind of lottery things ever, or maybe sometimes, but we do. Like we do for Christmas sometimes. Last year we didn't because we were in the US, but this year I thought it would be nice. We have this one. I don't know if I showed you this. There's no candles in it, but I bought it not that long ago. And then we have some more Christmas decorations in the windows. Our handsome boy. Isn't he handsome? So these ones I showed you in maybe my last video or the video before that, I don't remember. Very typical old style Christmas candle holders. A flower that has not been very well taken care of, but also a typical flower that we have for Christmas, and they are usually big, red, and beautiful flowers, but yeah, not here. Oh, and this, I put some decorations in our lamp here. It looks like fir cones. And then here we have some ladies. So I bought these on a Christmas market, I think last year. Last year or the year before, I don't really remember. But I've been selling soap on Christmas markets. And on one of the Christmas markets, I've been selling soap for 3 years. Not this year, but before that for 3 years. And there was a lady next to me making like Christmas decorations, and I thought they were really cute. So I got 2. We have some red pillows. Okay, so if you have a dog, the struggle with the blankets. Yeah, so it's supposed to be on the armchair, but yeah. So let's continue with the windows. Here is another one of the Advent lights. We have some Christmas decorations. It's the same as that one. So it's just like a glass decoration with a boot inside. And then, this is an experiment. So I am growing fir trees in pots. And so I took one in this year. This one is probably 4 or 5 years old. I'm not really sure. It's also where we feed the cats. So I'm going to put some light in there and see how well it survives the weekends. Here we have some more. I think this is the same as the white one. I think I talked about it in one of my last videos. I think it's really nice. And here we have the second nutcracker. And we have some other Christmas decorations. This is from my husband when he grew up. I think they got like one of those every year or something. And then we have this table. So I haven't put the candles in here yet. Because I had to, some of those were loose, so I had to put them, I had to glue it. So, but this is also a very traditional Christmas candle holder. And then you have smaller versions of the other red ones, and some of them have some flowers on it. So some flowers, and some of them are just red. All of these are also bought secondhand. We have some nuts. Here we have hazelnuts. So usually you will have a lot of different types of nuts. And then we have some fruit. So when I grew up, we would always have like exotic fruits like pineapple and mango and passion fruit and that kind of fruit. I don't know what it's called in English. And we would also have a coconut. And I think it's very, very typical for Christmas to do that, at least in my family. And, growing up in the 80s and 90s, I guess we didn't have, at least it feels like we didn't have access to exotic fruits. Like, of course, we had oranges and apples and things like that, and other citrus fruits, but we just didn't eat that a lot, not like we do now. But I keep the tradition of having fruit. And then here we have a big piece of furniture that came with the house. And I made those paper stars a few years ago that I put up on this one. This is maybe not so nice. I really like this one. And then we have those also, and those are Christmas decorations from a company called Edblad. And every year they make like a pair of Christmas decorations, and I got these from a technical manager of the company I was working at before, because I gave him a soap. We were having some. He wasn't my manager, but we were having some projects together, and I gave him some of my homemade soap, and then he gave me these, and I think they're really nice. And I think that's it inside. Let's go outside and look at the other decorations that I put outside. So this is the first one that I made, and I think this one is really, really nice. But as you can see, there are some gaps between the cones, and it did not look like that when I made it. But I was just so happy with this one. So I have one more that I will show you. My husband in his Land Cruiser. So this is the last one, and as you can see, this one also has some gaps, but from far it looks really nice. And I will show you the other Christmas trees that I am growing. I have 4 more, and they are here, but they were kind of stuck to the ground. So I could the one that I brought inside was the only one I could take inside. So I am really hoping for a nice winter. Here's our house from the outside. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you have gotten some tingles from it. I think it's really difficult to walk around and talk and touch stuff. But anyways, I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if I don't upload anything after Christmas. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.